Hey, everybody. I just want to talk real quick about how OneDrive can help you out in times of really bad situations. So if you're not already saving your files to OneDrive, you really should start doing so because your files will be accessible in the event that we have to do something like re-image your computer or you just need some sort of backup. But just using OneDrive is not quite enough. You can also use OneDrive as part of your Windows experience. What I mean by this is that you can sync your OneDrive files to your file explorer, which is where you would think that all of your local files actually are hosted, but indeed it is your cloud files, the things that are in your OneDrive that you could access through your file explorer. So let me show you how to do that. All right, so the first thing you're going to do over here on the right, you should see some sort of like gray cloud with the little slash through it. That means that your OneDrive right now is not synced to your, basically your desktop, your actual laptop, your computer that you're using right now. If you don't see this cloud, you might need to click this little arrow, this caret, and it could be in one of these little boxes. And again, if you don't see it in there, just go to your start button and search for the Microsoft OneDrive software, which is right here. Also, if you right click on it, go to taskbar settings. You should be able to do a few other things here. Down here in the little notification area, you can turn icons on or off. That's what this is. So if you don't want the clock there, you can hit that and turn these things off or on. One of these options is OneDrive. There we go, Microsoft OneDrive. So that was on the select which icons appear on the taskbar, and then system icons on or off for that other stuff. Okay, so we got our OneDrive cloud here. Right click on it.
Libraries of custodian.
Click sign in. And you will use your PWCS email address here. Click sign in again. And what this is going to do is going to sync your OneDrive files to your file explorer locally. If you don't know what the file explorer is, it's this little folder thing where you can open up your documents, your downloads, the C drive. You can go there to see what's on a thumb drive if you put a thumb drive in your computer. You have a few steps here after you've signed in. It's going to ask you if you want to back up your desktop, your documents, and your pictures. This is an optional thing. You do not have to sync those. It can be changed if you decide later on that you do not, or you do want to sync them. And I'll show you how to do that once we get signed in and loaded up. Click next. Okay, we get it. That's fine. I don't want the mobile app. And open my OneDrive folder. So you'll notice this, what we just opened up, this is the file explorer. So if we just went to this thing, that's your file explorer. You'll open it up. On the left, you have your quick access like you always do. This OneDrive is not the same OneDrive for your Prince William account. This is kind of like more of a personal OneDrive account. So you're going to open up the OneDrive Prince William County Schools. And for me, I already have some stuff in my OneDrive. So all this stuff that you see with the little cloud icon here, that's already uploaded into my OneDrive account. This PC is everything that's hosted locally on the actual hard drive of the computer. So this stuff is not actually uploaded to OneDrive. And there's nothing on here, but if I did have something in here, for example, here, let's create something. Let's create a notepad document. Hello, this is my note, add document. Okay, so I'm going to save this. I'm going to save it on the desktop. And it's a .text file. That's fine, whatever. Okay, so it's saved. Now you'll see it is on my desktop right here. That is a local file. That is not in my OneDrive. So if I want to have access to that within my OneDrive, if you don't have your OneDrive signed in through File Explorer, what you would have had to do is open up your web browser, log into your Office 365 account. You'd sign in again with your Prince William County email address and your password, the same account that you would get onto a Windows computer. Come up here to the waffle. Open up OneDrive through the apps. And then at this point, you could drag your file into, your OneDrive, maybe. Come on now. There we go. And you'll notice it will start syncing. It'll say one file uploading. And it's syncing. And now it is uploaded. Well, maybe not. Oh. It's already there a couple times. And there it is in my OneDrive. So I can now open it from OneDrive from the web, or I can have it locally opened on my desktop. Now, these two files are not synced. And so the benefit of logging into the OneDrive account here is that you will sync within your OneDrive folder here to your OneDrive account online. And so what I mean by that is, for example, this text file here called first response is synced to my File Explorer here locally and my OneDrive account online. So if you wanted to sync your desktop files, which your notepad is here, you just right click on your OneDrive account here, open up the settings, which is the little gear thing, and click settings, go to backup, manage backup. And you can sync your desktop, your documents, your pictures, whichever one you want. So we can start a backup. And the fun thing about this is that anything that you've had on a previous desktop, previous documents, previous pictures that you've synced to, like on another computer, it will automatically now sync to this new computer. So you'll see it just uploaded. It's now synced. We can go within our OneDrive files to the desktop. And there is our Notepad doc that I just synced up from the computer that I just created. Again, this is not the same file that we simply dragged into OneDrive. That's still here. That's down here called Notepad doc. So that's a different file, right? Because we are on the desktop. So we have to open up the desktop folder. And there's your Notepad doc. If you create a new document within your desktop, your local desktop, over time, it will automatically sync. Into your OneDrive desktop folder. So let's go ahead and load this back up. We got the green check mark on the file over here. It says new document. We're going to just refresh the page and let's see if it's in our OneDrive. Oh, there it is. How about that? So we didn't have to go to dragging it into our OneDrive. It just automatically synced into the OneDrive account. Now, again, this is really, really important because if your computer ever gets corrupted or something happens where we have to re-image your computer, all of your files will be saved within your OneDrive account. And then additionally, anything that's in here will also be available through File Explorer, and you can work on this stuff with the local Office products. So here's our PTHS hotspots spreadsheet, and this is just going to open up an Excel spreadsheet on the local computer. We can turn this function autosave on or off, and if we turn it on, we actually will always be saving whatever information we put into this new spreadsheet. So kind of like the way Google Docs and slides and spreadsheets, the way that all that stuff kind of auto updates, the same thing will happen with OneDrive if you turn autosave on. So if I type something here, then the next time I open this sheet, whether it's through File Explorer or if I open it up through my OneDrive, I should see, what is this thing called? Inventory PTHS hotspots. So we'll save, autosave just saved. Let's see if it's synced up something here over here on the right. There you go, something here. So what I typed into the software is now available on the OneDrive document. And I can, again, open it through the web, or I can download it and work on it as an Excel spreadsheet. So really important that you use OneDrive intelligently. Go ahead and sign in through using this little cloud over here. Remember, it was gray at first. When it's blue, it means that you are signed in and it is syncing properly. So it looks like we got something that didn't want to sync. That's fine because it's probably a file that isn't actually syncable because I'm probably creating it right now. And then look, it's all good. Everything's online, everything's up to date, and you're ready to go, and all your files are saved. I hope this helps you guys, and let me know, or maybe even Miss Weiss know, if we can help you set up OneDrive for you so it's a little bit easier. And once you guys get it fixed up, maybe you can help your students get all this stuff working properly for them as well. Have a great day.